Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is part 2 of the 2-part Season 1 finale, Siege of the North. This is the final episode of the season, and if you missed part 1, you should go check that one out first before coming back here and watching the second half with us. I'm not going to talk prior to the episode. We had a fair bit of a chat at the end of the first part on that first video. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? This is part 2 of Siege of the North.
Previously on Avatar.
Oh, I'm well aware of the moon problem, and I am working on a solution.
Yeah, what's his solution to the moon other than, like, pausing every night?
I can't believe I lost him.
You did everything you could.
Keep returning to the two circling cart, the yin and yang.
Zuko can't have gotten far.
The Yang and Zuko.
Aang's gonna be fine. Yep.
Yep. Dagobah. Is it Roku?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just really need to find the moon and the ocean spirits.
Perhaps that thing will help you. Chase it. Hello, Aang.
Roku.
Shelter.
Enemy mine. 2 enemies stuck in a cave. I love this trope.
The spirit's name is Ko, but he is very dangerous. They call him the Face Stealer.
Ko the Face Stealer?
Show no emotion at all.
Oh.
Not the slightest
Aang's
expression.
no good at that at all.
Or he will steal your face.
Ko the Face Stealer. I love it. I have no idea what he's going to be like, but what an idea. I love it.
You're like my sister. Everything always came easy to her. She's a fire-bending prodigy, and everyone adores her.
Are we going to get to meet her?
My father says
I want to
she was
meet
born
Zuko's
lucky.
sister.
He says I was lucky to be born. I've always had to struggle and fight, and that's made me strong. It's made me who I am.
Dang. The battle rages on. We've seen all of this stuff too. Cool! It's not totally one-sided, I appreciate that, but oh man. Wow.
If we don't defeat the water tribe before the full moon rises, they will be undefeatable.
I assure you, I have everything under
Does he have a
control.
plan to, like, block the moon?
How? Admiral Choi! Prepare to meet your fate!
Bad costumes, wrong name, goodbye Han.
As I was saying,
That's it. Poor Han.
I tore through scroll after scroll. One of them contained a detailed illustration and the words moon and ocean. I knew then that these spirits could be found and killed.
Wow.
The spirits are not to be trifled with.
But the ocean and moon gave up their immortality to become a part of our world. And now they will face the consequences.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Man. There's just a random giant wolf in the background. Is this a Dave Filoni episode? We know he's a wolf lover.
You're just a curly-tailed blue nose.
Oh, Ko the Face Stealer. Wow. This is so unlike anything else we've had so far.
Hello? I'm looking for a spirit named Ko.
Oh.
Welcome,
Thank you.
Wow.
my old friend the Avatar. It's been a long time. How could I forget you?
Oh.
One of your previous incarnations tried to slay me.
Something about stealing the face of someone you loved.
Oh. This is so much fun.
Guess we'll be here a while.
This is a spin on that classic trope, though, because normally the 2 enemies, they have to, like, band together to survive. But Aang's in this trance state.
They'll survive, and we'll find them.
I need to find the moon and the ocean.
Their spirit names are Twi and La. Push and pull.
Oh. Twi and La.
You think you need their help,
Actually, it's quite the other way around.
They need yours.
Someone is going to kill them!
How can I find them and protect them?
You've already met them, actually.
Who are they?
Moon and ocean have always circled each other in an eternal dance. Push and pull, life and death.
It feels like Aang and Zuko.
And evil. Yin and yang.
Yeah.
The koi fish!
It's actually the fish?
We'll meet again.
Is that young Zhao's face?
A friend is here to guide you back.
Your body's in the wrong place. Hey, bye! Oh boy. So you have to save the fish. That's all it is. Zhao's here to kill a couple of fish. Alright. We're not done yet. This is some badass water bending. I love it. Wow.
We're going fishing.
I love that that's the objective. It's like, get to the heart of the North Pole to kill 2 fish. But my body's not there. It's not. What's gonna happen?
Momo. Oh no, where's my body?
So is he just a spirit? Oh. Okay.
That's gotta be Aang! Yep.
Okay, so he can find his body. At least that's good. Even if he is captive.
Welcome back.
Appa! Whoa!
Here for a rematch?
Trust me, Zuko. It's not gonna
It's
be much
night
of a
again.
match.
It's full moon time. Okay. We're just gonna leave Zuko?
Wait, we can't just leave him here.
Yeah. Jeez. He's already there. And the moon. Whoa, is weaker. Blood red moon. Whoa, look at the color transition. That's so cool. Wow.
The moon spirit is in trouble.
I owe the moon spirit my life. They told my mother and father I was going to die. My father pleaded with the spirits to save me. My dark hair turned white. I opened my eyes and began to cry. And they knew I would live.
They will call me Zhao the Conqueror. Zhao the Moon Slayer.
You're getting ahead of yourself, Zhao.
The Invincible!
Get in there, Mo.
Get it off!
Zhao! Don't.
It's my destiny.
Without the moon, everything would fall out of balance.
He is right, Zhao. The Fire Nation needs the moon too. Whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold. Let it go now!
Oh, angry Iroh, I love. Wow. Did he kill the spirits? Oh no. We went black and white. The moon spirit might be dead.
It's over.
No, it's not over.
Dang. Some serious Avatar stuff going on here. Whoa! The original moon spirit. Oh. Goodbye, Fire Nation Navy. Run away. Oh.
You're alive?
You tried to have me killed!
I love what they're doing with color
Yes,
here.
I
It's
did.
almost all black and
You're
white.
the Blue Spirit, an enemy of the Fire
But
Nation.
not only do their
You freed the
bending
Avatar.
powers have color,
I had no choice.
they cast color too.
You
have been touched by the moon spirit.
You can give
Some of its life is in you.
give some of its life
Yes.
back.
You're right. It gave me life.
If she gives it
Maybe I
back,
can give it back.
will she live?
No! Your father told me to protect you.
I have to do this.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. If this is gonna kill her. Is her hair gonna turn dark and her eyes are gonna close and
She's gone.
she's dead?
She's gone.
Wow. Oh, wow. Man, like the body count of this attack must be insane. It's like good Godzilla, but wow. Oh, poor Sokka.
I'll always be with you.
Ghost kiss. Oh, man. Wow.
It can't be!
Wow, are we killing Zhao?
Take my hand!
Wow, even after all that, Zuko tries to save him.
I've decided to go to the South Pole. It's time we helped rebuild our sister tribe.
What about Aang? He still needs to learn waterbending.
Then he better get used to calling you Master Katara.
Oh, she's a master.
I knew this day would come.
You must be proud.
So proud. And sad.
I'm tired.
Then you should rest. A man needs his rest.
Group hug. All right.
Iroh is a traitor, and your brother Zuko is a failure.
Here comes the sister.
I have a task for you.
Awesome. I mean, that's everything you want in a season finale. That was so good and unexpected and more powerful than I was expecting even after the first half. But man, I don't even know where to start. Ocean and Moon became these spirits, these circling koi fish in the pond because they joined the real world instead of the spirit world. And they were being protected here at the North Pole. And Zhao, through his research as a younger man, found out this and thought his way to greatness was by killing them. Or at least killing the moon. Not sure exactly what his plans were for the ocean. After all, he's got a navy to deal with. But he kills the moon spirit. Aang becomes one with that moon spirit and lays waste to the Fire Nation Navy. Like, I don't know what the body count is there. They don't show it, but like he's trashing boats. So yeah. And then Princess Yue, who I had high hopes for was going to become a regular character, instead sacrifices her life to bring the moon back. Like heartbreaking for Sokka because of the connection he had with her. Just like a super touching moment there, and she'll always be with him. He was her, like they were meant to be together, but she had a duty, and she saved the world right there, which is awesome. And then we get this great showdown between Zuko and Zhao. And Zhao ends up dying, not at Zuko's hand, but at the hand of the moon spirit. And as it becomes apparent that Zhao's about to be killed by the moon spirit, Zuko actually tries to save him. It's not unlike when Aang finally freed himself from the cave and Zuko was laid out in the snow by Katara, and they were all about to leave. Aang was the one that's like, no, we're going to save him, even though he's my enemy. Once again, these parallels between Aang and Zuko. They both have this this good-natured heart, and it's just Zuko's has been beaten down so much by his circumstance that it's easy to forget that the reason he's banished in the first place is because he showed compassion to this battalion of brand new Fire Nation soldiers who were just going to be led to the slaughter as a diversion. It was compassion that got him in trouble the very first time with his father. We set up a new antagonist for next season, Zuko's sister, which really makes me wonder what the Zuko Iroh story next season is going to be. Is Zuko's sister going to be more focused on getting Zuko or on getting Aang? What's her primary mission? What's her name? I guess we're going to have to wait for next episode to find that out. But she was the good kid. She's the one that Fire Lord Ozai had all his faith and love for. That's why it was so easy for him to banish his only son, because all his focus and love and energy is clearly in his daughter. So she's going to be a formidable foe. I love Angry Iroh. I love the fact that he got involved fighting Zhao before Zhao fled. I'm super curious about Zuko's storyline next season. I feel like he may have given up in the pursuit of the Avatar, at least temporarily. He's so tired. Maybe he's lost hope, or maybe he realizes that's not where his energies need to be placed. Maybe he realizes going back to the Fire Nation, why would he want to go back? What's waiting for him if he does? Clearly there's no love for him from his father. And yeah, the only person in the Fire Nation that really cares for him as a man is his uncle, who's already with him. So yeah, I'm super curious to see that storyline. I'm glad that the spirits didn't give Aang all this, level him up to a water bending master. I like that he still has to learn to become learn water bending. And I love that Katara is going to be his master, because she's learned so much. She took her time in the North Pole seriously instead of goofing off like a 12-year-old boy. I love that. Sad to see Yue go. I thought it was great to see this new side of Sokka. I feel like Sokka's really matured in recent episodes, and he's much more capable and brave and mature than he was back in the first couple of episodes down in the South Pole. So I'm super excited for next season, and my hat's off to the team that wrote and produced this, because not only was it a super cool story, an unexpected story, a more involved, nuanced, balanced story. They were doing some really interesting visual stuff there, especially with the moon. When Zhao first grabbed the moon spirit koi out of the pond and threw it in the bag, and the moon turned red, and that red washed across the battlefield. That was great. But then when he struck it down with his fire blast, all the color washed out completely. Everything went back to grayscale, and which was cool enough in its own sense. But then when you start having bending battles in that grayscale world, specifically between Zhao and Zuko, yeah, the fire blasts had color, but they were also casting color. It was just a really interesting visual choice, and I really dug it and appreciated it. Also, the moon spirit glowing blue, that electric blue, as it coursed down the waterways of the city, and then took form as sort of that koi fish, but with arms and legs in the ocean. Fishzilla. Just really cool, unique visual ideas, and then. We're not even talking about Aang in the spirit world. We're seeing all these really creative, imaginative, unusual things. It didn't feel stereotypical for, a mystic realm. It felt different. It felt unique. It felt unusual. The design of Ko, the face stealer, was unique and creepy and frightening and just so much new stuff in this, stuff that didn't feel derivative of something else, didn't feel like it was, oh, that's similar to that, that feels a bit like this. It felt new. It felt like it came from a completely original place, which I find so rare for obvious reasons. Where so much story is told, there's so many ideas already realized out there, that the ability to come up with a completely new creative idea and express it in a medium like this, I mean, it's just a lot of magic has to happen for those moments to arrive. And to find those moments in an important episode like the season finale of the first season here, just really exciting. I am amped for season 2. I can't wait to dive into that, because I feel like the first half of season 1 was just sort of laying the groundwork, letting us get to know our main characters, realizing that this is a more nuanced story than just bad chasing after good. The back half of the season, we certainly got more of that nuance and backstory and more emotional attachment to the story. And we're learning more of the mythology as we go. And I don't know, I just feel like things are ramping up. I'm so curious to see where we go next and what the major arc of season 2, Book of Earth, I suppose it's going to be. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming Earth, because that's the next one in the cycle, right? And we can learn some water bending along the way, and maybe we go back to Ba Sing Se. I'm psyched for it, and I'm psyched for you guys to join me on the journey. I am loving all the feedback I'm getting from those of you who are fans of Avatar, who've been watching this since your childhood. And yeah, man, I keep the comments coming. I love reading them all. If you've got the time, like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Can't wait for season 2. And until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.